Fall prevention is really important. We don't want to fall. Certainly there's risks to head injuries, hip injuries, wrist injuries, but especially as we age, we want to avoid fall risks. Unfortunately, we have a client that recently did fall. He was in the hospital, he was in inpatient rehab, and when he came home, we made a few modifications to the house to limit his fall risk as much as possible and provide him enhanced mobility. I wanted to tell you about this though because these types of modifications can be made in any house as an additional prevention of a fall versus mitigating the next fall. So let me tell you what we did. First, the bathroom is typically a pretty dangerous place in the house. It can be slippery, and in fact this fall I'm referencing that did happen actually occurred in the bathroom. What we did is went into the shower and the water closet and installed grab bars for added stability and just reassurance. Previously the client had the suction cup kind, which I guess are good in a pinch, but it's really a false sense of security. So we installed those grab bars into the studs very securely. The best part about these grab bars is that they are coordinating with the family's existing plumbing fixtures. They have beautiful Kohler fixtures, and these are Kohler grab bars. So the ultimate look is really nice. It does not look like a handicap accessible kind of situation, even though it is. Secondly, we bought a few low-cost seats. A seat for the shower that has arms, again, additional stability and help with getting up and down. A chair for the bathroom with arms for just more comfort and a little bit of safety when personal grooming. And then for the water closet, we bought a frame for the toilet that has arms for easier up and down, and it actually raises the toilet seat level a little bit, again, for ease of use. In the bedroom, we made a pretty simple but I think impactful switch. We actually switched the sides of the bed that the husband and wife sleep on. And let me tell you more, because switching the sides of the bed after 50 years of marriage is not a small deal, but it's an impactful thing. So previously, the gentleman was sleeping on the opposite side of the bed from the bathroom, and it meant that if he woke up in the middle of the night, like so many of us do, he would navigate in the dark around a couple of pieces of furniture and a rug and take those extra steps to get into the bathroom. And in fact, there had been some trip and falls while doing this. Now he is sleeping on the side of the bed closer to the bathroom. And what that means is he has fewer tripping hazards, hopefully fewer falling risks. He doesn't have furniture to navigate, and it actually will be easier if he chooses to use a walker for additional stability as he goes straight into the bathroom. Last but not least, this household now has a lift recliner. We actually ordered it online. You can get lift recliners at any number of retailers. This one we got from Amazon. It is really comfortable. It is sized to our client, so recliners do come in kind of a small, medium, and large sizing logic. And the best part is that it helps lift from a seated position. So it provides a comfortable place to put his feet up, but also when he's ready to move around, it can give him a little bit of extra push as he goes to a standing position. So again, I do hope that somebody doesn't have to fall to put these in place in their home. These are wonderful preventative measures. I promise they look good. This household would not be happy with these modifications if they didn't look appropriate in the home. And minimizing fall risk is something that is pretty straightforward to do, and something I advise everybody consider before the fall happens.